I think my upload will be several months late because I'm already late with a lot of my Rudo only run, and I've already finished a Nei only run as well. Interesting that text adventure appeared in this collection, which means that every version of 2 appeared on the PlayStation 2. Okay, we need to set it up so that it has the Genesis text. Okay. I think I'll set this up until Hugh joins. That will put boost times 2 once he arrives. If I can do a Hugh run here, I might actually try with the other characters after I finish all of my PlayStation 2 solo runs. Here's the English text. This time I'm gonna go with Legend of the Raccoon Show that for off. Do you think I'm gonna name Hugh Congo because Congo's also not very good? I know Hugh is very weak in this game compared to the PlayStation 2 version, but let's see how weak he actually is. That? God, no. This is Legend of the Raccoon. Now he's walking really fast. Hello, O'Connor. No, you don't have a name on this part. And we're gonna get my cute kitty cat. Aww, so cute. So we're gonna get her some present. Here's on the back first while I get raw for a prep. Let me check that equipment. She doesn't have a weapon, I have to sell his gears away. Oh yeah, I forgot that you're supposed to go to the item shop to sell all the gears, but I think I'm gonna let you take. No. My rule was that the moment he joins, I need to reduce my money to 200, and raw is not allowed. I can't use anything that the 2 provide. He has to grind everything by himself, starting with this solo run. You can see my role is what my summary is. It is true, it's often seen as the worst character. The only competition you might argue is Xia or Amy. And for Amy, it tends to be those who does use him instead. He's gonna be stuck with tier 1 bio monster skill before he skips to the world family. He won't be able to use any of that for the robot arc. So I have to find another way for him to fight there. No, I forgot to update about that part where I mentioned that choose your own adventure boxes, and they might have not been able to. You might have not been finalized, and the team didn't communicate to whoever wrote the book about this character's existence yet because they're still finalizing him and producing the game. Also, I will only look at this gallery after I collect him. But for now, I need to use Nei. Yeah, I'm on the phone, but at times I will take out to item store to go get the moon deal. I don't know if you need that for the zombies when you talk to Lutz, but for sure you need to revive Rob and Nei in the Amadeus or Climatro as the Genesis translation calls it. If I want to do another Hugh only run, I think I want to not use any of those item monkeys in the PlayStation 2 version. Once I finish all of the other solo runs. Get off and sell your gears away. Needs to fund herself first. And then kill boring item shop dude. I didn't realize they sell scalpers and daggers. They must have rearranged the gears on the PlayStation 2 version of the actual PlayStation 2 remake a bit. Speed's actually, wow, speed is 30, I didn't realize that. This is 20. Look how speedy she is, I don't know. That's kind of lowish. Really should see what these mental stat actually. I should find out what mental stat actually do at all. You know these magic do 6 damage. He's so cute. Aww. It does make it hard to go town to town though. But, you know, I said that just in case, I want to do the other character solo run, so I do not want to keep redoing this every time I get to King and Anna's one. Let's extend and Amy. I will restart for Rudo, but I won't do this for the other character. Oops. This will be the first file stuff is gonna be my main data. Except the problem is that no, now that I think about it, the problem is that I don't know what button was being do. Make sure Nei doesn't die. Oh, yeah, I need to keep track of record of Nei's death. It's taking a while for Rob to die. Whether you are compared to the PS2 version, they seem to dodge more often. Poor Nei. No, Nei, you're not allowed to fight up, my god. I don't want Rob to get any XP. I'm pretty sure you can get away with him never getting any. The problem is compared to PS2 version, I don't know if he has to visit that tag on that Shuren tower. It's taking a while. like characters dodging a lot compared to the PlayStation 4 who's never dodging that far. Not even Nei is a ridiculous speed demon. I won't be surprised if he's using the luck stack too, because he does have a one-fire effect. Or during this Final Fantasy fan. Oh yeah, watch out for Nei. It's taking him a long time to die. Okay. Come on, Rolf. Rolf! Okay, he finally died. We need to make sure that how to make these enemies keep attacking Rolf every time I need to bring him back for the rest of the game. That is in the Zoris, because you all have to have him alive wearing the emoji cap to talk to any of these Zorians. Oh Nei is now all by herself. Put on the gun. There we go. Kitty Cat is now the leader. Now she's playing Kitty Cat. Although the saving is longer because it has to load the memory card. Okay, Nei, let's go. Let's train you up a bit until you take a while to get XP. I need to make another rule about the hit. Anything in the Zoris with any character. When compared to how she performed in the PlayStation 2, Nei is not very good in this version of the game. I'm just gonna put the game in fast forward. Okay, she leveled up a bit. Okay, Nei, go back to Paseo, go heal yourself up again. PS2 version is harder, but kind of like the convenience, how easy it is to control that part. Then also remember that you cannot, enemies don't drop anything in this version of the game. Right now our HP is on a low, so we cannot buy this up. Okay, thank you. Save time because of the shop. Come on, Kitty Cat. I guess the design is also kind of something they ditched. Just I found the neat pointy looking elfish tigers instead of these generic tigers. Hey, the Rambo, sao chayo. I wish now she only takes a single point of damage. Oh, nay. Please level up again. Back you go, nay. Another thing notice of her on both the battlefield sprite, she doesn't have those detached leaves she normally has. Oh yeah, it's asking me to override. Okay, fight some more, nay! The character design, the enemies look very faithful between the PS2 remake and the Genesis. But now I noticed even in Battle Nei doesn't have the detached leaves. It actually has the normal outfit, although they look more purple colored in the Battle sprite. Okay, she gave another level. Come on, you. Let's go back. Nay. You fight it a Nei solo in the Genesis, it will just spend a minute to kill Nei plus. I won't bother trying to go against what's her name? Nei plus with Rolf when it's level 1. She's starting to one-shot some of the mosquito a bit. At least some of attacks does. I think you do need ungodly higher amount of strength before you can actually make a difference. So the main thing to level her up is to increase her bulk rather than increase her damaging power. Really got back some of my money. Need to buy 5 more of these. We're able to buy anything in Arimaya. Let's see what her armor looks like. She has a ribbon, a carbon vest, sandals. I don't think she can equip the Bible Code. Oh, the Bible Code is actually an item you can find in... They certainly make the gear itself worse in the PlayStation 2 part. For that point in the game. She got the money of Nei. Yeah, all that no more. Thank you. forgetting they always say no to the override by default. Okay, Nei. Let's fight a bit more. Run, Nei! Cute. Still like this game music though, and unfortunately speeding up the emulator also silenced the whole thing. Oh Nei. Okay, she's in another level. I got by the battle, but luckily she's above her base HP at level 1, so she'll survive. I prefer the PS2 version of that victory team. Let's try one more time. What level is she anyway? She's level 6. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be getting that much XP for one character at this point of the game. Hopefully she can go to Arimaya now, but first of all I got to go send her to the hospital. Something tells me that the P you get is 8 times how many characters you have. Whereas the PS2 version actually tells you based on how much you lost. So you actually have to pay a lot if a character is a lot of HP and MP lost. Which is how Rudo was losing money in the PlayStation 2 version in early on his own solo run. Okay, Nei, let's go! Meow! I want to go to Arimaya first. And then go back to Paseo and just walk there so that every time Nei dies, I don't have to keep taking the long way to the Shuren Tower. I won't go back home until it's time to get Hugh back. Okay, here's Arimaya. I don't think there's anything for her to use, but let's take a look, see. Yeah, here's the dagger that Hugh can use. There's the Ceram knife is in back for the biosystem lab. Take her back instead of so that you get a bit more XP. You cannot see how much XP you have up until level up without using the save point. Oh, the problem is she's still not doing that much damage. I think she might actually be doing more now doing a more consistent 9.0 damage. Still in Masetta. There we go, it's actually based on how many characters you have. Okay, gotta get her to the children tower. There's certainly way more of these unwalkable terrain compared to the PlayStation 2 version, which has a bit of area where you can actually just bypass. More area you can just bypass. Okay, Nei, let's go. Come on, Nei. Meow, meow, meow. You're so cute. Because we are kind of slowish. It's just paralyzing her over and over again. Which is decently bulky. She went run, try to run away. Okay, she can run away. The only thing is she cannot block like in the PlayStation 2 version of. Now let's go to the tower. Which is the same crappers on the world map. At least you don't need to run into rapids near the tower. Even though Rapids are already cute, and she is now doing 10 damage. Oh, she is getting strength from leveling up. Ouch. Let's kill the locust. This is around. Who actually gets me to this level at this point on the game? Unless it was so long with her. She's jobless. Also, she's jobless. They really should attack that poison snake. Because it can paralyze her. She's attack her own wound. How much HP does she actually have? 46. So she has high HP for this point of the game. Well, look at the silly frogos. I would say go to earn money, except I'm not gonna keep any of the money once Hugh joins. Bad Frogo. And now all these Frogos are faster than Nei is. Unfortunately, one thing the PS2 added was, as a buff, was to give you some HP and MP back. ouch, ouch. Oh god, oh god. This hurts. I don't hurt as much as they did in the PlayStation 2 version. Also really horrible. Also run away, Nate. She's... Oh, okay, she died. No better on the later floor, give her full HP every time. So maybe not fight that anyway. She doesn't seem to pair very well with those the gears you get in this part of the game. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Oh, Nay, come on, Nay. Resta. Okay, much better. I don't know who actually gets less between Hugh and Nay for Genesis. And obviously his max stat is higher than hers. So in theory, if he's very over level, he should be able to kill Nay first because Nay herself can do that. No, that's not. Don't even do that much damage. Let her add it. I think to be safe side, yeah, much better. You know something noticeable that she does mostly the same amount of damage to these things like she do with the other bio monsters, and in the PlayStation 2 version these things are way more tanky. Yeah, I should make sure she doesn't fall off. Whoa. Easy there, Nick. Okay, Nick. Maybe she these crappy snakes, so she missed once. Funny, oh wait, I better get her run away during this date. Okay, now rest her on herself just in case these ants think come and ravage her. Not sure she can handle it this well. Let's see, they're not that bad actually. I guess that's why everyone say biome monsters are super weak at this point in the game. Because Nei is not, for the most part, isn't struggling that much in a solo run. Although the problem is she's doing very hard for her to do more damage per level up, so she has to rely on her natural bulk to do any amount of things. No, let's not. Oof. Let's give her another monomat. This slime are kinda scary. Yeah, she's dying again. Unfortunately, she cannot do much with what she can get in this part of the game. Most is eventually grinding the money to get the dimates. Nei here is not very good against it. Has no AoE. Should probably make her block if I have to get her to run away. Might have, if you could have renamed her, I might have went with Levitt, who also died pretty early. They also tried to do that, invest heavily on him as a character while he's still alive. So it stings worse once he dies. much is the speed by this point? I thought she had 30 speed. Yeah, no, she not did. Oh yeah, I forgot I made a block. It doesn't bode well with how often she's dying. I think I'll just switch to die mates. She can just full restore herself. But anyway, I'm not gonna keep any of the money for heal, so we'll buy mono mats. Okay, I got enough. Save. Money. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to use the teleporter. Nei is paralyzed again. Because Nei is always paralyzed. Unfortunately, in this version again, there's no way to save in Arimaya instead. At least they are generous enough to provide a hospital. So we have frogs. Kinda annoying. Luckily, rappies don't exist. Because the Zonde spell is just kinda annoying to deal with at this point of the game. I'm pretty sure that's what the rappies around Mortavia uses. Okay, Nei, let's go. I think I'll keep a safe. The only side effect is Rolf is always going to be called that in these solo runs. This is kind of horrible to make Nei do this by herself. I think she's gonna die again. I think I'm gonna put the game in easy mode during this section, especially if I can go back to normal. Oh crap, I forgot. And she's dead again. And she died the same amount of time she did in the PlayStation 2 version of my first run. Yeah, I think I have to put it on easy, very easy for Nei. And Nei just really struggles by herself. I could have done Rolf, except Rolf cannot sacrifice himself. At worst, I have to take Rudo to help her out. I think they just give more XP, they don't actually do less damage. Yeah, they just give more XP. I'm gonna keep training her until she's level 20. I won't use this mode on Hugh. I'll bring it back to normal once it's time for him to join. Funny. Okay, then the go back to Arimaya and then go back to Paseo to go max out a diamond supply. Roof is so bad in the Genesis. It's not good either on the PS2, but at least it's okay. Bye. What level is she right now? She's level 12. Okay, now to the factory we go. I kind of wish the storm gear was an option at this point in the game. Hey, Nei. She's one of the best characters in the PlayStation 2 version, but here she seems to be one of the bottom 3. She's no Hugh or Amy, but still. Amy is good, but her graph is boring to use. Also, her growth is so bad that easy to go ditch her once you get those silly items. I don't know if you can. These amoebas. At least it's slow. She can fight the slime, so just let her kill it rather than risk her dying because she cannot run away. kill the amoebas, it can paralyze her. The only thing about this spinner, I remember the PlayStation 2 version is that they are super slow. I think she's gonna die again. Five. AKA Nei is not very good. Doesn't this emulator come with it? Save state. Compared to PlayStation 2 version, I might actually have to level her up off screen. There's no save state. I think I have to let me check his status. No. Come on, the code lady. Unfortunately, I think Nei will be on an uphill. How to get Rudo? I think Nei might be near impossible to solo. Rudo, where are you? Hello Rudo, also you look a bit too realistic. Yeah, we're gonna name you this. What do you mean I'm gonna name you that? What do you mean this is Congo? I'm gonna have money for buy him a shotgun. rough again. That's gonna be a while. Struggling to hit anyone. Dodging and dodging and dodging and dodging and dodging. Come on, it's a bit rough. Okay. Most of the money, Rudo. Let's fight a bit. At least comes with armor. Go get you your silly weapon. I'll just go to a duo run until I get Hugh and then just box call Rudo for the rest of the game. Nei is a worthless mobile blob on her own. Give me the shotgun. No. There we go, Rudo. Oops, forgot. Okay, so the split damage only exists in the PlayStation 2 part. Although in this case it only does a flat 9 damage no matter what. And also it only hits 2 enemies. It doesn't hit a group like it does in the entire group like Anna's a slasher does. Oh, it does do split damage. Well, now it just doesn't brain that once you have one more person on the team. Don't they better yourself? Now I can just take the item away from a corpse. Rudo is still the same inaccurate character he always is. If I'm not mistaken, his P will fix itself. Oops. Eventually, but not during this point in the... not this level. I'm gonna wonder how well does a solo run with Rudo fare in this game. Really try to reduce the speed during this. No, wait, unless it actually caused the whole thing to reset itself. Which I'm kind of running ridiculously. No, we are not. Emulators also fast forward. Better slow it down when I'm climbing that tower up. Clearly, Rudo is one of the most OP characters in this game. I better heal him a bit. Wrong way. Thank you, you too. No! Okay, at least you don't need to have Rock alive. But I don't wish to stay in this place. No, run! Rudo until Hugh joins. It's just, I want to get past this part of the game as convenient with as little effort as possible. I'll think about the grinding more once I get him. Now think about it, how am I gonna do a Nei only run if she's doing so badly in this part of the game? This is the first dungeon! Oh yeah, you have to use it like an item, okay. I want you to open the other two keys, so I have to pass this to Nei later. Oh no, let's get out. I don't remember this part of the game being pretty brain dead when I was just having two characters. Antidote. Okay, let's go back to Paseo. Because we need to buy the pipes anyway, we're gonna get out. Let's see if they can find the needle tower. Poor Rudo. You know it's paralyzed over and over again. I forget. Rudo had the... Okay. Wait a second, I lost track! My dynamite! Back you go! Lost my dynamite. This part is pretty quick. Okay, out you go. Out, 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 out. Yeah, difficulty return to normal. This place. You see, I'm not that familiar with the Genesis version of the Neo Tower, because I don't play that version of the game as much as the PlayStation 2 part. Here's the blasters. Ouch, ouch. Nei's gonna die. Nei died. Rudo also died. I have to do this off. I already know I can finish the Shuren Tower, but I have to do this off screen. I'll try one more time. I'll try to get away from the blasters. To buy those pipes again. think we'll buy one. I quit by mistake. Also, the doctor kind of looked like that one doctor from Phantasy Star 4 that can't help. Tower look like again. Supposed to go do this. I think I remember now. Oh yeah, we gotta be careful of this blue snake. I don't know what determines the damage with the shotgun, because sometimes he only does 10 damage to a single enemy with it. that other version of the Phantasy Star, the one that came with the remake that had save states in the PlayStation 2 version. Hello, little girl. And she's treated like an item. Okay, your two are done. I'll go save. Without just having one character instantly turn this part of the game completely brain dead. Oops. What the hell would save it? Do I actually need roll for life? Okay, so you don't need roll for life for this scene. So Rudo could in theory just walk off alone because most times the script doesn't address who is saying. Oh god, the Genesis version, this is so stupid! One of the two college boys could have gone off on their own in Genesis, just a Hugh and Kane. Could go off with Rudo and Nei or anyone. You better get some weapons for the first of all hospital visit. See what we have. Fiber gear, silver ribbon, fiber code, fiber. I think she can wear the silver ribbon. You can also wear the fiber vest too. Look at us, the gears. Weapons. You won't be able to get anything better than this shotgun until the roll on now, and by then Hugh is already okay. They're fully equipped with new guns. No, don't bring back Rolf. Save. I'm gonna see if I can finish this lab. Because now we're doing proper damage. I don't know how this dungeon looks like. The only thing is that the third floor looks pretty different on Genesis. With the fourth floor. Yeah, it's the third floor. There's fourth floor total, but the last one is the basement. Rudo here is clearly the best character in the game. Oops. Yes, they are joking rods. And they're worthless. They're not as powerful they are in the PlayStation 2. Those are horrible in that part. I don't want to see the blasters. He was gonna die a lot in the PlayStation 2 version. Does Rudo have anything better to wear? Oh yeah, I forgot he can upgrade his armor. Okay, time to sell to his headgear and body armor away. Where's a fiber coat? Now it's 82 defense. Rudo's output is actually going down. There's a shotgun starting to get out doing less damage than a Nei doing with a claws. on, A, kill it before you also go to sleep. I think I have to kill this blaster. Jello. Oh, gotta go the other way first. Okay, back we go! Well, oh yeah, oh no, if Nei falls asleep, it's a game over. When I cannot train around Nido Tower, or if I'm trying to get Hugh to beat the biosystem lab without the Zima gears. God damn it, Nei. Ouch. Nei and Rudo. It doesn't really matter where he falls. We don't need to go to the left lower side first, so we got ambushed by these stupid slimes. Wow, that's a lot of XP. We are almost there. We could only use all the diamonds up. Wait, is that? I will leave that for the Hugh run. I just want to try to get it quickly. It's a Nei. Which you can just lose you once he dies. So now I need to reduce my fee to maybe around 200. You can try to get the key once I actually pretend he go talk to the thugs. Okay, it should be pretty close now. I think I need roll for life. Okay, roll. Back you go. I'm actually under the starting fee. Oops. you, lady. In your hat. Save first. No, I'm not gonna do this all over again for the other characters. I'll just leave their name as a. Like that. Amy? Aw, she's so cute. Sorry, Amy. Yo, shut up. Okay, I got him. And looking at it in a bigger, a bit better looking than I thought, but I still prefer place. This is not one of his better shots. You really value all life, alright. Come on, Hugh, let's go. You're gonna be a Congo. At least something unusual that he acknowledged it is a nickname, not an act. You're not actually changing their names. Unfortunately, Shanna is one word too many. Yeah, you think on the name is Congo after I name Rudo that? No. Bye, Rudo. I'm gonna get something for Hugh. Oh yeah, God, shut up. Save us. I'll do it for the next run, but I won't do it yet. Okay, back to normal. So to get the run to actually start I need to get him another scalper. It doesn't start with any abilities. There's a scalper on your right hand. Wait a minute, why did he have this on his left hand? Wait a minute, is he left-handed? Yeah, he had a knife on his right hand in the PlayStation 2 port. Didn't realize he's supposed to be left-handed, isn't it? Anyway, Shin has it on his right hand, even on that part. The ending of the PlayStation 2 part, he has that glowy thing on his left hand. I won't be surprised if the PlayStation 2 version changed him to be right-handed just because of the way the dominant hand system works. Because in the Genesis you don't have a dominant hand system. So yeah, make sure it doesn't die. Okay, now it's dead. Oh crap, he's blocking. This is still slower than the fast movement mod that the Genesis version have, but it's fine. With that, I'm gonna call it a timeout.